Hi, Junior 4, how are you? Miss you all so much. Today we have a writing lesson, but what we are going to write about we'll find out right now. Okay, can you read the title with me? An informal email. So we're going to write an email. I think all of you, Miss Summer and Miss Diet, taught you how to write an email, how to make an email. Okay? Back in my days, we used to chat with each other by emails. We didn't have these fancy mobile phones and we didn't have WhatsApp or Messenger or all of these things that you have today. So we used to chat with each other by the email. There was so much famous email called Yahoo. We used to chat with each other by it. Okay. So today we have an informal email, but what informal means? Informal means it's something friendly. You're going to chat with your friend. It's an email, you will send it to your friend. So, an informal email or a personal email, it's an email that you send it to your friend to talk about anything you want. It doesn't have to be a friend. He can be your father. Maybe he's traveling abroad or he's working outside the country. You can send him an email, maybe a relative that's living out of the country. All of these people, you can send them informal emails. Okay, the informal emails for emails are not like the formal emails. It's like when you're going to send me, for example, an email. It's going to be formal because I'm your teacher. It's going to be different from that email that you're going to send to your father or your friend. Okay, today we're going to write an informal email to describe our neighborhood. What do we mean with neighborhood? We mean the street that we're living in. The what's next to our house. It's a baker's, greengrocers, maybe a butcher's. Whatever is next to your home is your neighborhood. Okay, and of course, your neighborhoods include people, the people that are living next to you in your neighborhood. First, the email is about describing your neighborhood to a friend. You can use some of these vocabulary words. Okay, first the shops. You have the supermarket, the greengrocers, chemist. The chemist is like the pharmacy. It's a place that you can buy medicine from it when you're sick. Post office or bakers. The second vocabulary that we are going to use is directions, of course. So when you want to describe for me, maybe you will say that I'm living next to Smoha Club. In the front of my house is a supermarket. So that's why directions are very important here in our writing. How do the email looks like? First, paragraph 1. We started the email with hi or dear and your friend's first name only. Don't use his whole name, just only the first name. Paragraph 2. Paragraph 2, remember when I used to tell you in the class, the paragraph 2 includes everything about our writing. We're going to write everything in paragraph 2. So we will describe the neighborhood. Write about the shops that's near to your house. Then write about the people in your neighborhood and what they are like. Use the adjectives that we learned. Okay, kindly, friendly, helpful. These kind of adjectives to describe people. Paragraph 3. This is our closure. What we're going to write at the end of our paragraph. We write our closing remarks. Then then end the email with yours or love and your first name, of course. Remember, your email must cover these questions. What's your neighborhood like? Are there any shops nearby? Are there parks, cinemas, or post office there? What are the people like? These some expressions you can use to start your email. How are you? How have you been? How's everything going? I hope you are doing fine. Hope you are well. What's new? The closing expressions, these are the ending remarks of your email. Anyway, well, that's all for now. Hope to hear from you soon. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Take care, best wishes, and all of these words. Of course, you can use one of them for the closure of your email. Now I want you all to open your student's book, page 86, Unit 8C, Neighborhoods. Here we have, like what I told you, some places around your neighborhood. Please listen to them all with me. Greengrocer, supermarket, chemist, post office, news agents, shoe shop, pet shop, sports shop, florists, electronics shop, fast food restaurant. I think this exercise covered most of the places or most of the shops that could be around your house. You can buy food, of course, at the supermarket. You can buy vegetables at the greengrocers. You can buy medicine at the chemists. You can buy a magazine at the news agents. You can buy a football at the sports shop. You can buy a pet food at the pet shop. You can buy shoes at the shoe shop. You can buy bread at the baker's. You can buy roses at the florist's. You can buy a CD player at the electronics shop. You can buy a burger at the fast food restaurant. Next, the next exercise. Okay, the dialogue. Listen to three dialogues. Where does each dialogue take place? Okay, dialogue 1. 1. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, I'd like a dozen roses, please. Certainly. What colour would you like? My wife loves pink flowers. Do you have any? Let me have a look. We only have 5 left in pink. Okay, I'll take 5 pink and 5 red. Okay, I think there are at the florists. We will see. Dialogue 2. 2. Good morning. How can I help you? Hello. 2 brown loaves, please. There you are. Would you like anything else? Yes. Do you have any sausage rolls? Here they are. Fresh from the oven. Great. I'll take 4. Okay, I think they are talking about hot bread or something. So they're going to be at the baker's, of course. Dialogue 3. 3. Hello, how can I help you? I've got a terrible cold. Do you have anything I could take? You can take some vitamin C, some aspirin, and a cough syrup. Yes, I'll take all of them. I want a syrup for tickly coughs. Then this one is very good. The instructions are on the bottle. Thanks. How much is that altogether? Okay, so he's sick and he went to buy a medicine. Of course, he's at the chemist's. Okay, exercise number 3. In exercise number 3, we have a sample of the writing that we are going to write. Someone is similar to it. Please be careful and listen to every and each word. Hi Jenny, I hope you're okay. I've settled in a bit now, so I thought I'd drop you a line and tell you what Newtown's like. It's a nice neighbourhood with a lot of shops. I live next to a baker's and a chemist's. There is a bank and a post office opposite my house, and a big supermarket nearby. There are a few nice cafes and restaurants too, but there isn't a cinema. Everyone here is friendly. I've met a lot of nice people, and I've already made So Junior 4, as we have listened to Jane, she wrote an email to her friend Jenny to describe her hometown. Okay, I hope you're okay. She salutes her. I've settled in a bit now, so I thought I'd drop you a line and tell you what the new town is like. So in paragraph 1, she said hi, how is everything? And then in paragraph 2, she started describing her neighborhood. Okay, she lived next to a baker's and a chemist's. There is a bank and post office opposite of her house. All of these things. And she said everyone here is friendly. I met a lot of nice people. So the neighborhood is nice and it's a good place. So that's what she told her friend. Junior 4, I want you all to open your workbook page 53. In page 53 in our workbooks, we have some guidelines to our writing. For example, in exercise 1, he's telling you what you should include in your paragraph. In exercise number 2, these are the important questions like what I've told you that you have to include in your writing. Which of the following should we write about? Name of place, house address, entertainment, how you like it, shops, the prices, people, the neighborhood. These are the important things that we have to talk about. Please check with me. And I want you all to read the paragraph and check how we will order them. I hope you are well. I have yet to tell you about where I live and what it's like. I live on a very busy street in London. So we're going to put these paragraphs in order. First, B. Number 2 is C. Number 3 is A. Please take this as a very good resource to your writing and write for me the samples and please send them on Quick School. Thank you so much for listening. Love you all, and if you have any questions, just ask me. Thank you.